I've been into this and trying to write like since I've probably been like 11 or 12. I like to write. I always wrote. You know what I'm saying? So I've been doing it for a while. I've never really recorded on a professional level until Camoflauge. You know what I'm saying? Came around. Rest in peace to Camoflauge. But I've been doing it for a while. You know what I'm saying? Before then, we might have one radio recording with a beat playing, and we recording like that. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until, you know, the whole Camoflauge effect that things really got for real. You know what I'm saying? Once he saw that I had talent, and he featured me on some, you know, on one of his songs, and I got the feedback from the streets. It was like, whoa, like this is what the fuck I need to be doing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
All right, we're gonna slow it down before we get off into that. Okay. So even like with the music, like what was it about music that attracted you?
That's a good question. I can't really say. Tupac played a major part in you know, drawing me to music as well, though, I must admit, though, you know what I'm saying? I kind of like, and I hate to use this word, but I'm going to use it. I kind of like idolize Pac in a sense, you know what I'm saying? You know, that Pac era, that Pac effect, everybody want to be like Pac. Everybody want to be a rapper, but I've been doing it before him. He just was somebody who inspired me to want to go with this shit even more, though, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So even with the music, did you already know that you wanted to keep doing it as long as you have right now at the moment?
I didn't know, like I said, again, like I said earlier, until actually coming into Camoflauge, you understand what I'm saying? And getting that feedback. I always wanted to do music. I always wanted to be a star, even if a ghetto superstar. You know what I'm saying? I used to motherfucking get in the mirror, man, and picture myself with chains hanging just in the club, just on some chilling shit. So I always wanted to be a star. But like I said again, that I can't stress enough on the Camoflauge and that whole other effect, and me meeting him and him allowing me to get in line with him. That's when I was like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? And then, but to answer your question, I guess it'd be safe to say, like, as far as like I just did Time. So sitting back, really looking at what I did before I did the Time. Like I had an album I put out on my own, Street Credibility Volume 1. I put it out on the streets. I mean, independent. You understand what I'm saying? Didn't get a chance to push it like I want to. On account of that and the feedback I got from that, and me sitting back really thinking about this shit and looking at it, I'm like, this is my fucking lane, like, this is what the fuck I do, you know what I mean? So that's what put me in the mindset, like, man, I want to do this on some long-term shit. And since coming home and really understanding, like how they cling to me, like, folks fuck with me, like, on some music shit, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, I might be in it for the long haul. I might have something here, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So, anyway, too, like, how'd you even link up with Camoflauge and that whole camp?
Well, that happened because, for one, I'm out of his village. I'm out of his village projects. Camoflauge moved to his village. He was already doing his thing. I believe he either heard about me or some way or another we rubbed shoulders and crossed paths. He knew that I could rap. He hadn't heard something, and as he was, you know, growing and things, he grabbed me and he featured me on the song. That was my first feature on, like, I'm gonna say on the big scale, so to say. Bringing Pain off of the I Represent album. A lot of folks don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to highlight that on my mix CD that I just dropped. But we wasn't able to find it. Like, I got it on tape. We wasn't able to actually find the CD. You know, we didn't even look hard enough because I know that to find the CD to highlight the fact that that's a part of my history. You know what I'm saying? He put me on the Bringing Pain song. But yeah, we linked on account of him being in his village and on account of me being from his village and staying in his village. Right.
And even from you doing, like, Time and coming home now and seeing how much music has changed drastically, does that affect, like, do you think about that? Does that affect with the way how you record and what you put on the track?
It does because, like, with the way the music is now, it makes me easier to write how I write, so to say, like, and not knocking nothing, like, I'm more of an old school rapper, so to say. I'm more into the old wave of things, you know what I'm saying? Everybody sound the same to me, you know what I'm saying? It's like if I heard one, I don't heard all of them. Everybody gonna tweak some auto-tune, everybody gonna sing, and I respect it. It's the wave. Like, I want to feature some of them dudes on my shit, you know what I'm saying? Maybe if I could sing, I would do it, you know what I'm saying? But it affects me because it inspires me. You know, as artists, we write what we see, we write how we feel. So me seeing it like that, it affects me in a sense, you know, to the point where, okay, I'm gonna write like this. I'm able to write and attack it, or if nothing else, say something about it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I like what's going on, though. You know what I mean? And I respect it. You know?
So even I want to say, like, with the movement in Savannah, as far as the music scene, we all know as far as with Camoflauge, that wave, it kind of stopped at that moment when he, like, left. It kind of stopped, like, that eyes on Savannah at that moment at that time. And right now, do you feel that Savannah, it can pick that back up and get to where it needs to be in the music eyes or the music scene?
Well, the best way that I can answer that question is to say that I think that they have already picked it back up.
Yeah.
Since Camoflauge, we've had Booger. You know what I'm saying? Since Booger, we have Quando Rondo. You know what I'm saying? Amongst others. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One of my friends told me, Raul. You know what I'm saying? His name is Raul.
Yeah.
Raul told me, he's smart, he pays attention. He said that the music scene in Savannah is the best that it ever looked right now. On account of Quando Rondo, on account of Flauge. You know what I'm saying? On account of you got so many people doing this shit now, then it's so easy to get heard, you understand what I'm saying? And recognized on account of social media. Everything is in the palm of your hands. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I think that it has already picked back up. You know what? Well, Flauge left off is different because you can never have another Flauge. You can never have that era. That time is gone. But like I said again, since then we've had Booger, rest in peace. Now we got Quando Rondo, we got Flauge, and a whole lot of other people is doing this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. So it really has caught fire. Like I say, Raul said, you know, and it made me think. He said, man, this is the best that the music scene have ever looked for Savannah, man. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, with you having the experiences you have in the game right now and the younger people doing the music, do you sometimes look at them or like do you try to offer them advice to try to reach out to them to try to help them in a way? And too, like with you getting out, have you been welcomed with open arms, and has that surprised you still that people know of you and still listening to you?
Now I must admit that I have been welcomed with open arms. You know what I mean? Surprised. I'm even a little bit surprised, but I'm more overwhelmed by it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I reach out to the younger people. You know what I'm saying? And they reach out to me as well. A lot of people want me on this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that makes me feel good. You know what I mean? Yeah. Because I'm old, man. You know what I'm saying? They got this shit. This shit come easy for them, man. Them young, these young people, man, they spit this shit out like nothing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, to answer that question, yeah, I have been welcomed with open arms. I'm still like they let me know who the fuck I am though. Like maybe, you know, a lot of times we don't give ourselves enough credit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But sometimes it takes for other people to give it to you. A lot of people give me credit, man. A lot of people respect me and fuck with me and like you said, welcome me home. And you know, I welcome that shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It inspires me. You know what I'm saying? That I inspire them, it automatically inspires me. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So yeah, I've been getting that. Right.
Capitalizing on that, like with your history in the industry and like within the music anyway, do you sometimes feel like you're obligated to, you know, I want to say step back and like not lead the way, but actually like still be in the music with all the history that you done had? Like, do you feel sometimes obligated, like I gotta keep doing it because of my history and who I am at the moment? Like, it's only right that I keep doing it.
I do. Yeah. To answer your question, I feel like I'm obligated, and then at the same time, it's still my passion. No matter what, like I want to be a part of this shit, and I want to get some of this money. You see what I'm saying? Right. Even if it's not through me. You know what I'm saying? If I got to get it through somebody else, because I'm not naive about this shit. I understand that it's a lot in my favor. You know what I'm saying? I got a lot of respect and all this stuff, and my name ring bells down here. You know what I'm saying? To whatever extent. But I also understand that it might not be me. I might need to get behind one of these young motherfuckers or somebody else who's doing it. But like, you know, I also want to promote shows. I want to market. I want to help. I want to teach this shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's what this is. Yeah, official business and relations. You know what I'm saying? Right. Up under this banner, I want to help, teach, market, promote, put together good shows and make good music. You know what I'm saying? Right. So you know, hopefully that answers your question.
Right. Yeah. All right. So you just recently released 2, Real Music Volume 1. Yeah. And how was it, like, what was the process of making that? Like, did you make it freshly when you got out? Or there some old tracks on it too? Or, like, what was the process of making that?
That and it's Real Life Music Volume 1. Yeah, what the game needs. Yeah. That process, man, it just came, like, on a humble, so to say, like, spontaneously, out the blue. I had no intentions on dropping no mix CD right now. I'm really not even into mix CDs. I'm not even into rapping over other people's beats and none of that shit, but I understand that this we got to do. I was going to do it before I left. KB sent me a lot of instrumentals that he wanted me to rap on. He wanted to host a mix CD for me. But back to this CD that I just dropped, this album, this mixtape, being that it's in me, and on account of B, I got to shout her out, B Boss Promotions and Entertainment. We was having a conversation. She constantly said, man, you bullshit. Like, what you waiting on? You know what I'm saying? You could take 2 of your old songs and put 2 of your new songs that you've done and just put it out there. You need to get a street something. But I wanted to wait because what I learned from my past experiences doing this shit, I kind of got an idea what I don't and what I do want to do. You know what I'm saying? And then sitting back studying and really reading up on this shit, I know the significance and the importance of marketing and promoting and being in a position to do this shit. So me just coming home from damn near 9 years, I'm not in that position. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
So I was gonna wait to like maybe next year sometime, once my weight get up a little bit, and then I was gonna drop. And before that, in the meantime, in the between time, I was gonna maybe put out a single over an original beat, let it circulate, let them get familiar with it.
Right.
Put out another one, same thing. Put out another one, same thing.
Right.
To kind of prep for the album. But like I said, again, on the count of me and B talking, it just hit me like an epiphany. And I was just like, fuck it, I'm finna drop. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's easy to drop a mix CD. All I gotta do is rap on some other motherfuckers' beat, put a few original songs over it. When I came home, Bleak and Rail and the whole Track House Entertainment, they already had a situation set up where like, I got Rail making beats, I got a place to record, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I already had some original songs, and we was talking about holding them shits back, you know what I mean? And just, you know what I'm saying, especially for this mix CD, you know what I mean? But now we just like, fuck it, we gonna let it all go. But we gonna try to get some money for this shit. We gonna put out songs that's not originals on my mixtape and Spinnerella as a my mixtape and Spinnerella edition. And take the original songs and put them on what we call the street edition and sell those hard copy. And also take original songs and put them on sites where you have to download it. So that's how the album came about, though. I know I kind of went, you know, all around. But what I'm saying is that album came about like,